Hello and welcome, fellow alumni, to a very special edition of Dumb Laws with Dugan. I'm your host, Ryan Dugan. Let's get into some dumb facts. You heard me right. This episode won't so much dabble in dumb laws, but more about the spirit of the season. That being turkey season, a time to sit down with family and friends and merrily feast on some, as my good friend Savannah would put it, good eats. But Thanksgiving has had a very interesting past since the days of yore, and I'd like to list for you some interesting facts about Thanksgiving. The first Thanksgiving was held in 1621, but did you know it wasn't a national holiday until 200 years later? That's right, Sarah Joseph Hale, the creator of the renowned tune Mary Had a Little Lamb, wrote letters to the president to make Thanksgiving a national holiday for 17 years. She finally managed to convince President Lincoln in 1863, and we are grateful she did. No turkey was served at the first Thanksgiving. Nope. Instead, they had deer or venison, duck, geese, oysters, lobster, eel, and fish. Not only that, but it is likely that they ate actual pumpkins, not pumpkin pie. And mashed potatoes and cranberry relish were supposedly nowhere to be found. Cranberries were likely present, though. Thanksgiving is the reason TV dinners exist. Back in 1953, Swanson, a TV dinner, broth, and canned poultry company, had so much extra turkey, 260 tons to be exact, that they were inspired by a salesman to package it onto aluminum trays with other sides like sweet potatoes, and thus the first TV dinner was born. Thanksgiving almost wasn't a feast, but rather a fast. Early settlers to the country would celebrate and give thanks by fasting, not eating at all. Had it not been for the Wampanoag joining them, we'd be celebrating a very different kind of holiday. Each year, the president pardons a turkey. What does that mean? It means that one turkey is spared from being on the dinner table on the president's behalf. This started with President Truman in 1947. Talk about a get-out-of-jail-free card. Before we reach our last fact, here's a little bonus round for you. Founding Father Benjamin Franklin actually wanted the turkey to be our national bird, not the eagle. 46 million turkeys are consumed every Thanksgiving by Americans. Female turkeys do not gobble, only the males do. The heaviest turkey, according to the Guinness Book of World Records, weighs 86 pounds. And now for our final fact. Turkeys are bred to be slow. A wild turkey can run up to 20 miles per hour when frightened, but domesticated turkeys are bred specifically to be heavier and cannot run as fast. These big birds will serve some big appetites, no doubt. With these fun facts out of the way, don't forget what Thanksgiving is really about. Not just the food and sports, but the spirit of being together and being thankful. To which I'd like to say, thank you, and have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Boy, those sure were a lot of interesting facts.
Sure indeed. Welcome, and this is your accent for Friday, November 17th. I'm Michaela Warner, here with Kira Sheely. Let's get it started.
The National Honor Society of Washington High School is hosting an after-school gaming event this Tuesday, November 21st. Kick off the Thanksgiving break right by spending some time with your friends after school in the Media Center, playing some classic and new games. All are welcome to join in on the fun. Light snacks will be available for those that come to play. Please consider joining the NHS in the Media Center this Tuesday, November 21st, after school to play some games.
As you all know, our Tigers play in Mansfield tonight against New Albany. Are the students ready for the big game? You bet they are. Here's more.
Yeah, shout out to my man AB.
My little brother Fat Mac, Max, and Marcellus.
Max.
Jameer.
Trayvon Morgan.
I want to shout out my boy Trayvon Morgan and Marcellus Blake and all my linebackers, Logan Ananiah, all of them. I just want to say shout out and keep up the hard work.
Gaddy Boy and D Will, my favorite two football players on the whole team.
Yeah, you know, my cousins, JB, AB, 21, number 9.
Yeah, Zion Pfeiffer.
I'd like to shout out Zion Pfeiffer.
Neil Huth.
Shout out Tyree Broyles, man.
I would like to shout out AB, man. He's a good player. He's just that guy, dog. He's the greatest of all time.
A Kutch, AB, Jigs, and Logan and Anaya.
Yeah, Cameron Simpson and Deion Williams.
My favorite Tiger player is Anthony Ballard, and I would also like to shout out Coach Huth. They're my favorite people ever.
Go Tigers! Go Tigers! Go Tigers! Today's lunches: macaroni and cheese, black beans, salsa, buttered corn, and fruit.
Happy birthday to Alex Flickinger and Jada Regula.
Well, that's all for your accent. I'm Kira, here with Michaela, and we'll see you on Monday.